If you are watching the video, thank you for watching. We have a podcast called The Council every Tuesday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Links in the description. Cool. Okay, Phineas and Ferb now, right? Okay, now other people get to speak. Woohoo! So Phineas and
how
Ferb, the
fun.
movie.
Movie was cute as hell.
It was really good. It's called Candace Against the Universe. It's on Disney Plus right now.
Sorry.
Who wants to go first?
I liked it. I'm gonna go first. I liked it.
Okay.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Hannah and I, we were like deciding as to what to watch, and then we remember that this came out on Friday, and we're just like, we're gonna watch it, and we did.
Yeah.
It took us a minute to get through though, because we were with Ziggy. Ziggy is not our dog, but Ziggy is our neighbor's dog, and he is the best dog in the whole wide world. And we, had to be with him. We had to give him some cuddles, and so our movie had to be paused because we had to give Ziggy his good time. Anywho's, I love this movie. It was so much fun. Candace was amazing. The only thing that I would dock some points over is the fact that there was very little Vanessa. And that to me is very heartbreaking because Vanessa, wow.
She's Rebecca Ferguson of Phineas and Ferb.
She is the Rebecca Ferguson of Phineas and Ferb in all black leather. There was one part where they kept shooting back and forth between her and somebody else, and they one shot back to her, and her skin color was completely different, and she did not have her lipstick on, and I was like very taken out for like a hot second. It happened for like a split second, but it annoyed the hell out of me.
Yeah.
What else? It was so nice. It was, I say nice as if it was like a heartwarming movie. It's not. But it was so cute. It kind of is.
I found the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was by the end it was very, very heartwarming. But it was it was really good. It was a good Friday Disney Plus movie. It did what it had to do. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was my thing. As a fan, when I was a kid of the show, I feel like when you have reunions or these type of things, we'll talk about it with Bill and Ted, but I feel like it's very hard to do, to capture the spirit of something that was done so long ago and continue it. And I think this was one of the rare times that it worked really well. I thought it achieved exactly what it was striving to do. It wasn't trying to be like a Pixar movie or an animation movie. This is a Disney Plus exclusive, would have been on Disney Channel a year ago if Disney Plus wasn't a thing. Original movie for Phineas and Ferb, and it was exactly I'll say this, I think it did exactly what it wanted to do, but I also think that the script was incredibly funny. It wasn't cheap humor. There were legit, I was legitimately laughing out loud a lot in this movie. There were a lot of great setups, a lot of great visual humor, and they really did a great job making this accessible to any type of audience member, both young kids who are loving the show now, people like me who haven't watched the show in a decade. The music, the original songs written, I've been listening to the final song in the film. It's just such a jam. Us against the universe or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think it has a strong message about siblings and, understanding that if you have a bad day, that's not necessarily means that you're not valued. And I think that's a strong lesson definitely to teach to kids. I think Ashley Tisdale does some nice voice work as well, which it's great to see her continue to get work with the Disney company. So yeah, as it was 11 o'clock, I had nothing to watch. I put it on last night and I was thoroughly entertained. I had a lot of fun and I think they did a great job. And if they were going to make a third film, because this is the second real Phineas and Ferb movie, I'd take it because they definitely know exactly how to make these movies to the best of their ability, and they did it. They did a great job. I was very pleased.
Yeah, I adored this film. I really, really loved it. I grew up on Phineas and Ferb. I mean, I was a Disney kid, so I watched Sweet Life, Raven, all those. But Phineas and Ferb was always one of my favorites. And I have a memory of when I first moved here. There was a Phineas and Ferb live show, and I went there, and it was such a blast. It was really fun. But it was great to just be back with this group of characters again. It felt very much like Antony was saying, like you're just right back to where the show was. It wasn't something different. It had the same sort of feel. I thought the story was also clever. I liked how they took, like throwaway jokes or throwaway gags and brought them back in the end in such a clever way. So I really like that. This is the type of Disney Plus content I want. This is the type of Disney Plus film I want. Disney Plus, I feel like right now is focusing on like teen girl live action, garbage. And I'm like, I don't want that, Sure, give me the Mandalorian and stuff like that, but also I want to, because they have such a large content library, I want to see all those IPs brought back. Like I would love a movie like this for Gravity Falls. I would watch that so quickly.
Gravity Falls is like the best show ever.
It's so good.
It's
I know.
so good.
Yeah. Like even I started rewatching Kim Possible and they made a live action Kim Possible movie, which was so bad. Like they should have just made it animated and I think that would have gone on much better. But
one thing to say about the Kim Possible live action movie, it's not bad. It's
bad.
Fine. It's not good. But the girlie that plays Shigo is a lesbian. So that's the only good part about it. Thank you for coming. And Todd Stashwick is in it and he's a king. So the villains rock. Sorry, kids.
I mean,
I think what you're saying is right, because like the Clone Wars season 7 for Disney Plus was a huge success for them. Like they're one of the rare streaming services that can get people like really excited over animated material. Like I don't think Netflix can do that. HBO Max definitely can't do that. Peacock, they're one of the only. I think they are the only one that can do this, and I think that they're doing it so well is great for them.
Excuse me. Big mouth.
Big mouth. Yeah, big mouth. Good.
I also have to say, Hera is a massive hit for Netflix.
Yeah, but Disney
got an Oscar nomination last year.
Yeah, but like that's 2 shows, and those are IPs that are unknown. Like that was an anomaly for Netflix. But I don't understand why Disney is so focused on live action movies that are direct to streaming for them. Like they have their thing is animation. That's what people know Disney for. When you think Disney, you think animation. And like, for example, you can't make a sequel to everything. I would love a like Maui spinoff show from Moana. I'd love a Disney Princess or Oh My Disney spinoff from Wreck-It Ralph, or even what's the racing game that they went into at the end? The one with Gal Gadot.
Death,
I would
Death
love
Race?
to see that.
Something like that, yeah.
Slaughter Race.
Slaughter Race, yeah.
Yeah. But back to Phineas and Ferb. I really loved it. I thought it was so much fun. I love the songs as well. Adulting, the Doofenshmirtz one was my favorite. I love Perry the Platypus. I love what they did with that character. And yeah, it was just fun to be back with everybody.
No character was wasted and it's hard in an ensemble.
Yeah.
Like every single character got shine.
Yeah. Even Jeremy and Stacy they brought back in funny ways. So yeah.
And Tiffany Haddish had a cameo role. Did you catch that?
Tiffany Haddish?
So in the movie, there's this thing that every time one of the aliens in the film get overjoyed.
Oh, that's her?
That was her?
No, that was Tiffany Haddish. Candace. Ali Wong is also in the movie. Thomas Middleditch is in the movie.
Ali Wong, who did she play?
Ali Wong was the main alien. She was the queen alien.
Oh.
Wow. We're so stupid. We did not look at the IMDb.
Well, there's this great credits thing where they sing a song about silhouettes and like because you see the silhouettes and then they go through the cast. So yeah, it was fun. My number is
rating.
I love 8 out of 10.
8.
8 out of 10. 8. I would give it 8.5 because it was better than whatever I gave an 8, but it's not as good as some of the other ones. 800. I gave that an 8. Yeah. I gave Unhinged a 9 actually. Thank you very much.
Oh God. I'm gonna take that back. If Unhinged gets a 9, Phineas and Ferb should get a 12.
Oh hey, thanks for watching. And remember, full episodes are available wherever you get your podcasts.
With new episodes Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, links in the description box.
And be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to stay caught up to date with The Council.
Boys, I'm excited.